What's up, everybody? I'm back and I'm here with a new fucking video. As always, camera, computer. That's how we doing it. That's how it is. That's how I've been doing it. And yes, I am wearing the same shirt as I was on the last video. You wanna know why? Because back to back. That's why, baby. Let's get it. So, the other day, I was just sitting here, and I'm like, I have no subscribers, really. Like, how do I get my subscribers up? Then I remember the words of a YouTube god. Put some boobs in the thumbnail, bitch.
This one goes out to all of y'all who's struggling to get high views on YouTube. I'm about to tell you the secret that no one knows about except me, cause I just figured it out. Listen carefully, boys and girls. Hey yo, it's your #1 Faco lover back. Now sit down, relax. Here, have a snack, have a Mountain Dew 6-pack. I'm sorry for my grammar swag, but we're getting off the track. The song is about a rack. No, I'm not talking about the nation. I'm here to tell you all about the great titillation. If you refresh your videos for more YouTube views, then it might be some news that might come to use. We all been there, we all have struggled. You try to pay for subs, they just turn out as scrubs. You try to do collabs, but they just give you some crabs. You try to false flag and you master false tags. What's the secret to YouTube views? There must be a trick. Are they part of Illuminati? No, I swear that can't be it. Do they work really hard? Do they commit? No, you got it all wrong. The secret lies in a tit.
Boobs in a thumbnail, bitch. Put some boobs in a thumbnail, bitch. Get some money up really fucking quick. Get some boobs in a thumbnail, bitch.
No, I can't do that. That's not very nice. What will my mom think if I don't think about it twice?
Boobs in a thumbnail, bitch. Put some boobs in a thumbnail, bitch.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And I'm like, what do I got that got boobs? And then I remembered as well, hey, I got a game that I bought on Steam. Unfortunately, I did buy this. I paid money on Steam that I never played. And it got boobs. Let's put some boobs in the thumbnail, bitch. So that's how we got here. We're playing Sakura Spirit. I don't know how long I've had this. I had it for a while. I have absolutely no idea what this gonna end up being like. I have no idea what the gameplay like. I just bought it because I was doing YouTube on a different channel back then. I was doing gaming back in the day. And I'm like, boobs in the thumbnail, bitch. And I never got to play it though, but now I'm here. I'm here to play it. Let's check this out. Is y'all ready? I hope I don't have to censor stuff. But alright, let's start. Start new game. Every person has a dream they wish to pursue. That is true. Okay, I had to click to get her. Yet, as people grow up, they often come to realize the truth. Dreams are nothing more than fairy tales. I'm still chasing my dream, bitch. Fuck out of here. God damn, my hair be looking so messed up when I fucking put on my headphones. Okay, it went back. I thought it went forward. Okay, at least that's what most people say. Then what about those who end up accomplishing their dreams? Are they merely incredibly lucky? Who knows? Every man has a dream he wants to accomplish. However, there is something really important you should know, my boy. A real man doesn't give up on his dream, no matter what overwhelming challenges he may have to face. I still remember those foolish words my dad used to say, but despite their silly nature, I found myself inspired by them. Ever since I was a young child, I have been interested in martial arts. Cool. I like martial arts too. I actually want to fucking learn how to do kendo. That's not hand to hand martial arts, but it's learning how to use a sword. And a fucking sword's cool as fuck. It don't matter whether I watch a match on television or read a manga about some heroic martial artist. It has always been my dream to become a martial artist one day. Of course, it was a bit childish of me to think that I could become a hero simply by learning martial arts. Even though I already understood that superheroes were nothing more than figments of my imagination, I still had a desire to use my strength for the sake of others. Very noble. My name is Yoshikin Gushiken Takahara. I horribly said that name. Takahara. A 17-year-old. Really? I thought this was gonna be a grown man. 17-year-old rising judo star. Rising, my bad. And no, that's not me bragging. I'm actually about to take part in a tournament 2 weeks from now that could make or break my career on an international level. Good for you, dude. Of course, I was excited about the opportunity to finally accomplish my dream and represent my country at a sport that I love. But the same excitement also made me feel incredibly nervous. And while those worrisome thoughts haunted my mind, my familiar voice resounded from outside. A familiar fuck. Oi, Takakun. Oi, Takakun, get your butt in gear. I'm assuming it's a girl. Okay, I'll be right there. Koyomi. Sound like a girl name. Koyomi. Not wanting to keep Koyomi waiting, I quickly dashed toward the front door to let her in, like I knew, not even realizing that I was still in my pajamas. Dumbass. Hold on a second, Koyomi. Gotta grab my shoes before we head off to school. Really? I never realized our school had a strict uniform I never realized our school had a strict I don't understand the purpose of that. Or sleepwear policy. Nice jammies, by the way. Did you borrow it from your mom? For a moment, my eyes drifted downwards. Noticed that I was indeed wearing my pajamas. I let out a groan of annoyance and marched back towards my room. I thought this was a boy. It sounded like some girl stuff, really. Bah. There's nothing wrong with my jammies. The Golden Knight is a famous comic book hero in the West. Besides, not everyone prefers to sleep naked like you. Mumbling these words, I started stripping out of my clothes, not particularly minding the presence of the girl behind me. That only happened once. You know very well it was super hot that night, and geez, only before you stripped naked in front of me, you idiot. You didn't seem to mind it when we were little. Maybe you want me to turn around instead. No, stop. Don't make me kick your ass. I decided I had to tease her. I had teased her enough and quickly pulled on my pants, proceeding with the remaining few items of clothes before I was suitable dressed for school. Pulled on. Okay. Besides, I had a reason for being so distracted. You've been distracted a lot lately. What's going on in the hollow skull of yours? It's that up-and-coming match. I had no idea how anyone can remain calm when an international career is at stake. I wouldn't be surprised if I had made up enough doomsday scenarios to fill up the apocalypse genre. Alright, the judo thing. I'm sure you'll be fine. I've seen some of your matches, and you kick butt. And of course, if you're really worried, you can always pray. I mean, pray? Yeah, like, that won't really do nothing. It's all about skills. Praying and nothing to do nothing. Wait, don't tell me you don't know. It's one of the school's legends. Apparently there's some shrine out in the forest that, if you pray to it, brings you good luck. Ichiwa-san said that his sister prayed to it the night before her exam, and she got a perfect score. A shrine that is said to bring you good luck. Sound like bogus to me, but at this point, I'm willing to try anything, I guess. I'll ask Ichiwa-san about the location. I'm not exactly in the mood to get lost in the forest and end up a modern-day Tarzan. Well, whatever. If you do go looking, at least send me a message and let me know. And will you hurry up? We're going to be late again. A hero is never too early, nor are they too late. They arrive precisely when they are needed. Wow. But for the sake of avoiding detention, let's hurry. That's a wizard, not a hero, genius. How can one person be such a sports nerd and such a geek at the same time? Wizard? Okay. Let's not forget the Casanova and Man of the Year candidate bits. Wait, what? Man of the Year candidate bits? They're important details. Oh, that was him that was talking. I doubt you're qualified for either one of them, Pajama Boy. Anyway, let us boldly go where everyone has gone before to school. Nerd. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Several hours later. Several hours. Fuck! Several hours later. Oh no, I think I reminded. Cool. Alright. Bunch of dots. Later that day, I finally got a chance to talk to my classmate about the location of the shrine that Kiyomi had mentioned earlier. Gym was the last thing on the schedule for today, so once people get ready to go home, I approached the guy. Hey, Ichiwa, is it true that your sister discovered some shrine that is said to bring you good luck? Oh, let me guess. You want to date her. Well, even though I do have to admit that she's very attractive, I'm afraid she's always going out with someone. What? Not to mention, you're not a type. I already got my hands full dealing with Kiyomi. You can keep your sister to yourself. Joke aside, I'm more interested in that shrine. Did she mention where she found it? I don't know where there was anything near the forest aside from the dojo. Oh well, she said something about it being near a river and quite high up, to be honest. I wasn't paying too much attention when she was going on about it. I mean, she was wearing this top and it was tight, and that's your sister, dude. Stop. I seriously don't need to hear the details, and I doubt anyone else is interested. So, do you know anyone who might have heard about the shrine? Are you guys talking about the lucky shrine out in the forest? The one and only, according to Ichiwa's sister, there's supposed to be one near the river. I don't know about that, but there's this fiery girl at the Akusa Dojo who knows more about it. Wait, are you talking about Arya-sama? About this tall, ridiculously strong, and super scary? That's the one. Oh, in that case, I believe I could still be of help. Takahiro-kun, I know where that place is. Of course you do. We both do. You just want to tag along, don't you? I don't think Arya-senpai will appreciate you visiting her with your usual trick in mind. Do I need to remind you what happened last time you tried to peek at her after she finished practicing? blood, sweat, and tears. Shut up. I don't peep on the ladies. That's slander, you know. I should sue you. I would never look upon Arya Samba's gorgeous body in any state of nudity. Oh, so you haven't seen her naked yet? I've seen a bit of a side boob, but the whole I found didn't really let me get a good view of. There we go. Someone called a cop. Ichiwa, the peeping Tom, has confessed. I playfully patted Ichiwa's shoulder as I turned around, grabbing my bag in the process and prepared to leave. Thanks for the tip, Ichiwa. I'll let the fudge know you were most helpful during the irritation. This is unfair. I was coerced. I don't know. I won't say another word until I speak with my lawyer. Okay. Dots again. Once school was over, I decided to take my chance with a little bit of intel I had managed to obtain from my classmate. If memory served me right, Arya Senpai would be practicing at the dojo today. Of course, I knew her. She was a judo student, just like myself, but for whatever reason, she has been refusing to compete any tournament for a while now. Arya Senpai, are you around? I shouted her name as I parked my bike, looking around for any signs of the girl. Hwa, hiya, hiya. Follow the shouts, you will find her. I grinned briefly as I saw Arya seemingly in the middle of practicing a series of motion, almost as if she was fighting an imaginary opponent. Perhaps now was a perfect opportunity to surprise her a little. I snuck it closer, making sure to make as little noise as possible before I reached a hand towards her shoulder. Arya. Feeling a hand on her shoulder, Arya reacted. She grabbed hold of my hand and with a loud grunt shifted her weight, curling and tipping me over her shoulder. I didn't have time to brace myself for the impact before I hit the ground like a sack of potatoes. Hiya! Noah sneaks up on the great Konoichi Arya. Oh, Taka boy. I didn't realize it was you. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Konoichi? More like Tasmanian devil. That throw didn't have a shred of mercy in it. There's no mercy in the ring, Taka boy. Better that you learn now than in 2 weeks' time. Let me guess, you want to do some sparring, don't you? I actually come here to ask you something, but I guess a little sparring wouldn't hurt. Oh, what do you want to ask? We got all afternoon, and I could do with a bit of a break anyway. Where to start? You used to take part in the big and important matches in the past, right? Didn't you ever get nervous before going into the ring? Oh, yeah. Ha! This one time, I got nervous. I hit the kitchen board until my dad found me and dragged me to the car. Of course, that was when I was like 8. But obviously, I can't go and hide for my matches. Okay? But one of my friends had this stupid suggestion that I go and pray something. Honestly, at this point, I'll do anything to calm my nerves a little. Takeboy, are you serious about this? You mean the match? Of course I am. I've been practicing judo ever since I was old enough to walk. This is my chance to finally represent this country and the sport I love. Arya seemed to think for quite a long time, all the while tapping her jaw with a finger. Eventually she snapped her finger and grabbed a tight hold of me. Alright, I'll tell you the way to the shrine. I know. But it's going to require more than a simple clap of your hands and bob of your head. You need to give something to the shrine, something of value. I guess I'll have to think of something before we get there. Thanks, Senpai. I appreciate the help. We? Oh, no, Taco Boy. I'm not going with you. I got training to do. Besides, you gotta take this step yourself. I can draw you a map and show you an easy way to get here, but you will be on your own. You're not taking long? Not even for a little while? That's very chill, Taco Boy. Let me just grab some paper. I'll draw that map for you. I'll make that map. After I get on quickly preparation here were made, and I followed the direction noted down on the map. Surprisingly, it wasn't all that far. However, the hints on how to find my way back in case I got lost was a bit sketchy. Just look down and you'll be able to see the roof of the dojo from anywhere on the hill. The forest near the dojo was the first challenge to overcome. A narrow path coiled along the trees, and nearby was a river Ichiba's sister had mentioned. I followed Arya's scribble with a bit of skepticism, but after an hour or so, I finally arrived at the supposedly legendary shrine. The shrine itself seems surprisingly well maintained despite being in the middle of nowhere. It made me wonder if someone could be secretly living there, perhaps some secret martial art master. The thought of a hermit living in the hidden would prepare himself for an upcoming battle between good and evil started to dwell in my mind. Okay. I guess it's too good to be true. I sighed in noise at the fact that aside from the shrine, the ground surrounding it seemed completely abandoned. There was no way anyone could be living there. For the time being, I decided to focus on the reason behind the visit. And it'll take a few minutes before I gathered the courage to approach the building. Once inside, I found rather a fancy-looking altar sword to the back of the room. I guess this is the thing everyone's talking about. Silently, I folded up the map I had been given. Putting it inside my bag, I approached the altar. What the fuck? All this talking, still no boo, bro. What the fuck? I was kind of skeptical about the whole religion aspect, so I wasn't too sure if this was actually going to work. I didn't even think luck would do me much in a match like this. In my opinion, there wasn't any room for things like luck in a martial arts. Judo is all about using the knowledge you have gained through training. Of course, a good amount of talent also helped. There was simply no room for something as superstitious as luck. Clearly, this was going to be a match for where my experience and talent would be pushed to their limit. Nothing more, nothing less. How curious. The boy doesn't believe in superstition, and yet he stands here surrounded by the very thing he denounces. Upon hearing the voice, I looked around trying to find the source, but there was no one to be seen. Who's there? Quite the cliche question, but the right thing to ask is, where am I? What are you talking about? Show yourself! Not yet. Just hang me for a little while longer. Would you? This is a place like no other. Why do you come here if you do not believe in things such as luck? I came here to prepare myself. Oh, do enlighten me about what this something might be that you are preparing yourself for. I felt a little bit annoyed as the question continued, but maybe if I kept talking to her, I would be able to find where she was hiding. Where Shield was hiding. Okay. I'm preparing for a tournament, a judo match. Judo? What might that be? Seriously? You don't know what judo is? It's a highly skilled combat art. Aha! So you're a warrior. Hesitant to go into battle and come here in hope of finding the resolve to fight. I'm not sure about the warrior part. How fortunate. It so happened that there is a need for one of your kind. My kind? A hero. This shrine brings fortune to heroes such as yourself. However, every great hero must sacrifice something in return. Sounds like what the others was mentioned. Your version sounds better though. Laughing briefly at the story, I decided to play along and clap my hands together in parade. So what's next? Do I offer up my allowance or something? Don't be silly. Money is literally pointless to a hero. For you, a sacrifice will be something much great value. I will be looking forward to seeing what destiny has in store for you. As if one could, I began to feel nauseated the moment the girl's word reached my ears. My head spinning wildly. Slowly, I staggered backward, collapsing onto my back. My vision grew blurry. The sound of approaching footsteps could be heard. Ooh, boobs! Finally, boobs! Good luck, hero. You're going to need it. Despite my attempts to get back up, all I managed was a brief look at the girl. The sights of horns and a tail left many questions, but before I had the chance to utter even a single word, my conscience succumbed to darkness. I'm gonna record for a little bit longer. This is gonna be a long. I don't know how long I've been recording, mate. Where my phone at? My phone is anyway. Dots. Rays of sunlight stirred me back to life. A groan of annoyance leveled my mouth while I tried to get back onto my feet. I felt a bit dizzy, but the first thing I noticed was that I was no longer at the shrine. Instead, it looked like I was in the forest near the dojo. Of course, my first thought was to look around to see if I could find the girl from before, but not a trace of her presence remained. To make things even stranger, the path that I had followed amidst the trees seemed better maintained than I remembered. I should probably head home. That thought was cut short, and the sound of several female voices could be heard nearby. Get back here, Hokage. Stop them at once. Just what do you think I'm doing? I'm chasing them. I'm trying to stop them. Yeah. I think they've noticed what's missing on Isama. Keep running, little one, or you might just make it. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any weirder, the sound of heavy footfalls could be heard nearby. More boobs! What in the world is going on here? Further ahead, I saw a couple of girls in fast pursuit of even more girls. However, there was something off about the scene, something that didn't make any sense. The girls being chased had the ears and tails of an animal, and the pursuers appeared to be armed with katana and naginata. I don't know what a naginata is. Whatever that is, I guess. You convincing fox. That's not convincing. Conniving. My bad. I am horrible at reading. You conniving fox. Come back here at once. Return what you stole immediately. Give me back my panties. What? Okay. Hikai? How could you say something out loud like that? Okay, so the red hair girl is the one that got her panties stolen, and this is Katana girl. I don't see any panties in this thing. All I see is boobs. Panties. Really? This blonde girl? Oh no. Help save us from the rampaging woman. As I watched the girls run off, I couldn't help but find myself struggling with the decision to just leave them be. While I didn't know what in the world was going on, the two armed girls were rather realistic looking props. Surely they couldn't be real. had me worried. I couldn't very well call myself a hero if I let something like this go by without acting. So, I'm so going to regret this. Mumbling to the noise, I chase after the girls. Hikage, go around to the left. Right. I said left. Why do you always undermine me? I wasn't saying right. I was... You know what? Never mind. Just run after them. As I was chasing the girls, I noticed that the trees seemed to be getting denser, making it gradually more difficult to navigate along the path. Onisama, I don't think I can run anymore, much more. I'm starting to feel a bit, yeah. Just a little longer, Mayako-chan. We're almost, Miyako, not that, not now. Sorry, Onisama. Scissor attack. I arrived just in time to find the scene taken straight from an action movie. That girl with blonde hair had collapsed, held in her companion's protective embrace. The two armed girls were approaching them, almost unmistakably with killing instinct running amok. Any seasonal martial artist would have felt it. Those girls were going to be in for a beating if I didn't stop them. We've got you now, thieves. I'm going to personally drag your sorry butts back to town after you both put in the stops. Maybe I'll even show you how it feels to run around without any undies on. Yeah, although I must admit, having to breathe down there does feel kinda nice. Keep me feeling fresh and tingly up. Kage, goodness, don't you have any shame? This isn't about you, it's about our undergarments stolen, and these two criminals being brought to justice. Yeah, Onisama, it hurts, my head hurts. Shh, it's going to be okay, little one. Hey guards, if you're so desperate to have your underwear back, then here, catch. Stop it right there. However, before I was able to enter with the conversation, the silver-haired girl tossed something into the air. That's silver. That's supposed to be silver. Whatever it was flying straight towards my head. The two summer girl instantly grew flushed. Ugh, I can't see. Who the hell tosses a... Peeling the item off my face, I raised them into the air. It looked like a professional examining an important sample while the thieves made their escapes. But a pink bra and lacy black panties. Those don't go together though. Maybe the girl with the one weird weapon, she said she liked the feeling of breeze down there, so maybe the panties was her. Yeah, the panties are hers, and the samurai girl, the girl with the katana, that's her bra. Okay, I was about to say, I mean, it's whatever. It's underwear. You don't have to make a match, but still. Oh boy, I knew this wasn't going to end well. Ah, you there? Are you in cahoots with those crafty foxes? And hand those back immediately. Those are evidence of a crime and not for anyone else to touch. Drop the panties right now! I'm innocent until proven guilty. It's one of the golden rules of the court. Just stop pointing those weapons at me so I can hand over your undies without being turned into shish kebabs. What? No, stop. Shut up. Just drop the evidence and walk away. I am Tsukino Mayo, Chief of the Village Guard, and I am ordering you to drop what you're holding right now. I don't know of any village guard, and I certainly doubt a cop would go around dressed like that and wielding a katana. More importantly, the ground here is muddy and dirty. Are you sure I should drop the evidence here? I mean, I could, but... Hiya! Before I could react, the pink-haired girl lunged towards me, pointing the end of her naginata, aimed for my gut. My reflexes caught on just in time, and I was able to palm away the spear as it sailed through the air. I struck towards the wooden shaft of the weapon, sending it up into the air and causing the girl to lose her balance. Naomi, I did not order you to attack. Fine, I'll give them back. Jeez. Just my luck finding a bunch of crazy girls with weapons. Extending the hand that held the undies, I tried to hand them over, something that I would soon end up regretting. Ha! You think I'll fall for something so simple? Fool! You may have fooled me once, but I won't let this happen again. When did he fool her once? The woman swung her weapon wide, arching the thick wooden pipe into my side before I could dodge. She then lunged forward and grabbed me tightly, pulling my arms around my back, leaving me with sore ribs and in a prone position. I could have fought back, but I figured it would only lead to more fighting, with the possibility of ending up stabbed. I decided to remain passive. The sword-wielding girl stepped forward and grabbed the silky underwear from my hand triumphantly. Yes! My patties! Really? That's what she done? Your methods might be crude, but they do get results. I kinda tie him up. We'll bring him in for questioning. He probably knows where those pesky thieves are hiding. Right. And people wonder why criminals want to resist arrest at all costs. I mumbled these weakly as the girl with the naginata tied my wrist together with rope, and I soon felt myself dragged by the duo towards the city. Surely once we're out in the forest, two will stop this act of yours and let me go, right? As much as I like to fool around, I have more important things to do. The city? Ha! We're not taking you all the way there. You would spend the night in the village cells, thieves. Who are you calling a thief? I'm the victim. First, I get undies tossed in my face. Then I have to deal with physical abuse and now accusation. Besides, there's no village around these parts. It's a city, you know. Tsusukino Toshi. Silence, Hikage. If he speaks again before we get to the village, you have my permission to knock him unconscious. Sundry Tyrant. That's funny. And that's how I ended up on my way to a jail cell, cuffed and dragged by two girls, both who I started to suspect were crazy. Then we exited the forest. Alarm set off in mind. The city I had lived in my whole life, it was gone. Got to be kidding me. If it wasn't where the hell was I? Okay. Save. Oh no, I don't want to go back. Already got it saved, and yeah, that's all. Sorry about that. When I hit quit, it fucking closed the game out. I didn't expect it to close the game. I thought it was gonna just send me to the main menu, but and also I don't know what happened with my, at some point in time when I was recording, I don't know when, my camera battery got full. I mean, not battery, but memory. The memory card got full, so it couldn't hold any more of the video, so it stopped itself. So if there's I don't know how much of the time while I was still playing is missing because the camera got full. But yeah, that's it. I ended the video there. Thank you all for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more videos to come. Leave a like if you want more boobs. And comment down below boobs. And yeah, I'll see all you people next video, whatever the fuck I make.